Hello guys, welcome back to Raw Trading FX and hopefully everyone are doing good. So let's start the session for today. So here I am. So I've marked down my setup here, right? So I'm just waiting if it qualifies for the my setup. So let's just wait for it. But before that, I'll just explain you how or what is the thought process of my setup here so that you can know what I'm waiting for, right? So here it is. So when we look into the bigger picture here, so here we are coming from a downtrend. So this was the last lower base, right? So this was the last lower base. So we broke this lower base and it formed another base here. So what we've done, we've marked out that base here. So this is the base. So we mark down that base here. So we wait until either it breaks and goes back again or breaks this base again or breaks this base again, the upper base, right? So we're waiting for that and it surely went ahead and broke this base here and it gave us neat mitigation of our zone here, right? So it was a very good mitigation that had been done here. It was a news candle, so you can see how good the analysis is, that it went up and it mitigated neatly and all the buyers got in here and they pushed the price up and it broke the structure here. It gave us the raw break of structure. So we wait for it because here it touched the imbalance and it went up, but you can see how far it is only here. So it doesn't qualify for us, and it was also not our zone or power zone of how we use the term. So we wait for that. So we were waiting. I think today it formed the candle here today. So I'm just waiting for a confirmation for a 1 minute break of structure here. So I'm waiting for that because it's already been through a big consolidation period here and then it came back again here. So we need some more confirmation, just not just the single confirmation, but we need a stronger confirmation to make sure that it is or these buyers are still willing to go above the this high here, right? So this is what I'm looking into. So I'll just show you what I'm looking into the 1 minute here. So when we go into 1 minute, I don't, so here it is. So here was the last base. So I've marked down the zone here. So if it breaks this zone here and gives us some kind of confirmation, I'm gonna take it. Or else we are gonna just look into what the price does, right? So let's just wait of what it does. So right now I marked down the zones and I'm waiting for it to break the 1 minute break of structure. I'm waiting for the 1 minute break of structure. So let's just wait for it. So I'll just mark it down here. Yeah. So if there's anything you can just mention in the chat box, guys. I'll be happy to help you. So let's just leave it here, right? So that we can check if it, and I'll also just mark my alert here, so in case it goes above that, we can get an alert and we can actively look at the price. Until that, we can look into other things, right? So I'll just mark it down here. Yes. Yes, guys. So now, as you can see it here, so it has broken the structure here. The 15 minutes. So we invalidate the zone here. As I told you before, it did not give us any confirmation of a 1 minute break of structure. The main reason that I was waiting for it because it is a new week and there would have been a lot of changes globally within the pairs, so we never know how it moves, right? So we have to be careful only when it is after the weekend. Just be a little bit cautious. So now we just invalidate the zone here and we mark this here, the change of character. Just mark it down here. Yeah. So and then we invalidate everything else. This becomes the confirmation itself. Right, so now we look into any other opportunities if we can find any one of these. Right, so let's just look up here. Let's just make it for 15 minutes so that we don't have it while we are looking at 5 minutes. This should be for 15 minutes. Yep, okay. Yeah, so now when we look into the 5 minutes, right? So we mark out in the 5 minute zone here. So this was the base that had formed previously in 5 minutes. Just make this also 15 minutes, right? Yeah, so now let's just mark here and then we take out our premium and discount tool and we plot it. So I don't, yes, it has come into the zone and it neatly gave mitigated the zone. So here we see that it is a false confirmation, and this would have been the second confirmation, right? But you can look at what happened. It formed a base, and again it broke the base, right? So we invalidate this too now because it already broke the base. So we need to look into this base now. This is the one that we are looking into right now. The last or the recent base we have. So let's look at how the market goes and wait for this base or look at how this base works or how the market moves from now.